What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So as you guys know, Prague Pro prejudging is done. I have to mention one guy from the 212 class who absolutely nailed it on stage today. When we talk about top-notch conditioning, that's pretty much it. Tomas battling with Petar Molnar and David for the 212 title here in Prague. But I think it is safe to say that Tomas is gonna get the win tonight. Look at the attention to detail in the hamstrings and glutes before hitting the back double biceps. Extremely impressive. So many people keep hating on Iain Valliere for whatever reason, but let's admit he is turning out to be a great open bodybuilder. The difference in size after a few months of off-season is looking freakish. I don't think we saw the best of Iain at Vancouver Pro this year, but he was still good enough to win that show quite easily. He has been the 7th best bodybuilder for 2 years in a row now. And he might show up at his all-time best and still place lower than 7th this year. Yes, that's how deep this year's lineup goes. But Iain can't do much about that. What he can do is show up in a condition similar to the Texas Pro 2021 with the added size. And it won't be as easy to beat him as some people are thinking. How crazy it seems if we compare these two pictures of Dennis Wolf. He had a great raw factor to his physique back in his prime, and he really was one of the biggest guys on stage. He definitely went as high as 300 pounds in the off-season at different stages in his professional career, especially the one time when Dennis guest posed with Big Ramy. I think it was 2014. He looked humongous. So Dennis is down to 210 pounds currently. So losing close to 60 pounds must feel pretty damn good in regards to health. And for anyone wondering, is Dennis thinking about competing in Classic? Then the answer is no. That chapter has closed for him, and now he is training freaks of the modern times like Vlad. Very cool physique update of the Iranian phenomena. Behroz Tabani roughly 15 days out of Romania Pro. This guy should definitely compete in Spain next weekend. I am pretty sure that show was on his radar, but it is so unfortunate that these incredible Iranian guys have such a hard time getting that visa. I clearly remember Behroz was willing to do multiple shows last year as well. He kept prepping but ended up with the denial of visa one after another. So let's hope that someday the athletes from Middle East don't have to go through all this trouble to pursue their passion. For your information, Moh Foada also dropped out of Spain for this exact reason. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you want to come back for more. Thanks for watching.